Alright, my audio's included.
We're waiting.
Welcome to the podcast!
Thank you. This is episode 11. Welcome to the Heretical Podcast, because Tanner sucks ass and he stops after reading the intro for some fucking reason. Or after doing the intro, he just kind of goes quiet and he's like, yep, I've accomplished it. I'm done.
I've done my
job.
task.
Welcome to the Heretical Podcast. I'm Xbox J41 or Jake, accompanied by our host Will, Chill3 Will,
We're all
Heck and Josh, which is Josh.
He's not main. Okay.
I'm Josh.
Tanner, shut up. I'm doing the intro because you can't do it. And
Damn
you're too
it,
lazy
Jake
to
takes incentive and you cut him off?
God damn it!
Alright, well, I yelled welcome, okay?
Alright,
Good enough.
let's do this again without Tanner ruining everything.
Make the
Alright,
party
this is
invite
episode-
only. God
This
damn
is
it.
episode 11. And, we're gonna play some Borderlands
I'm
for
gonna start
background
beefing.
gameplay today.
I'm gonna start beefing out,
I
motherfucker.
don't blame you. I don't blame you. I really don't.
Tanner starts off not joining us and fucking hell.
Make sure the party's invite only, Tanner, you little bitch.
I'm
God
in.
damn
Hold
it.
on.
Don't
Fuck
make,
you,
make
hold
a
on.
fucking party. What are you, asshole?
Alright, so what?
Whatever.
Okay, so
Jake was taking
Alright.
good incentive. Jake's a good man. Tanner's an asshole. Josh is
What? I did the
so
intro.
kind of an asshole.
Hey, I'm an asshole. I accept it. I embrace it.
Doesn't deny it like Tanner. Anyways, it's episode 11. Welcome to the Heretical Podcast. We're all
Who said
here
that?
again.
Except for one person.
Tanner didn't do a good intro. He just started off with the fucking, hey, welcome to the shit show fest of Fuckton. In the middle of
I
nowhere,
said this
located
is the
around
11th
somewhere.
episode afterwards, and we're playing Borderlands for background gameplay.
After
Tanner, no,
Jake
you're not allowed to
started
do
his
it.
After
version.
Jake
Fuck y'all.
started doing introductions.
Fuck it!
yes, because
I thought
Tanner
we weren't
couldn't
doing
do it.
introductions anymore.
Well, Tanner.
Well, we
you
don't
just-
have
Oh,
to. No,
something
we don't.
had to be said after the silence.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
So I
when
just thought,
I mean,
someone
we-
else
I'm gonna take a
said
sip.
something.
Okay, we can intro, like, everybody be like, hey, here's whoever's intro, like, we got Will, Jake, Tanner, Josh. When we said we weren't doing anymore, we were talking about we don't have to do it like that. We have Chill Through Will, also known as fucking Timbuktu,
Oh.
Billy Goddamn Johansson. And then we have Eternal
still
Blood,
gotta do
oh
intros.
Fuck Nugget.
Like in case a person
And then we have
comes up, we
Heckin'
have to
Child
introduce
Molester.
them.
And then we have Xbox Rapist 111, also known as Jacob. We don't have to do that, Jesus. We just have to do at least the names, man. Like, hey, we've got Will here, known as the Xbox Punter, because he hates Tanner now. Then we have Tanner, known as the I don't really know how to do an intro. And then we have Josh, the fucking weirdo that chews on chips inside of his mic, not on the outside. He literally climbs in the fucking thing and does it. And then we have Jacob, the guy who doesn't know where the hell he's at any time of the fucking day. He's just there doing things.
He just
But that's
exists.
Tanner, get
God
this fucking
damn
line.
it.
I told you, I'm in a wave
Well-
survival.
Also,
And I said I
Will's
don't
not
give
wrong.
a shit.
It's kind of.
Well, I
See,
do.
with my life,
so
it's
just
kind
go
of.
on
But while
without me.
while I'm trying to get this trying to go, and while you two women are fighting, Will's not wrong though. See, my life's kind of like transitioning to Michael or Trevor in GTA. Something's just happening. Don't know what, but it's happening.
No, I think you're more like Franklin, where you're like everything's going on around you. You're just like, I'm just here for the ride.
Hmm?
You're kind of just
I
there and
guess.
like, hey.
Oh.
I'm
Well,
keeping
that's
all
what
of
held
that
it.
as the intro.
You're keeping everything in there.
Yes, that entire clusterfuck is the intro now. All I'm gonna do is cut out. All I'm doing is cutting out the part where it's just a purple banner because I'm not on the game yet. That's the only part that's being cut out. After the purple banner, I'm just leaving all of it. I don't care. That's all I'm editing. I'm
It
going
is
on the
content.
editor. I'm gonna go on the editor. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna get past the purple banner. Once the purple
And then
banner's
that's it.
done, bam, we're starting. And then at the end of it, I'm doing the same thing. Once we hit the purple banner, bam, I'm done. That's it. That's all we got. All right, that whole
Nice clean
fucking
cuts.
clusterfuck we just started with, that's it. That's it. That's
Also-
the beginning. Whatever that
also just-
fucking retardation of an intro was that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing, that's what we're going with.
I
Purple
just
banner
It
at the
just
beginning
evolved
and gone.
into just fucking yelling. That's all that happened.
I just want to make
Yeah.
this known though. Note this. every time Tanner messes up an intro, we all do an intro great, but Tanner always just has to.
Because I am
half-ass
of it.
Josh's intro on the last podcast was fantastic.
It was.
Too bad I had to cut it from the final release.
Yeah, because you
Well,
won't
we're
shut
gonna
up.
put it in the blooper.
Bessie, you want so much attention right now. Jesus.
Put it in bloopers.
My
Will.
dog is just sitting here throwing fucking paws at
sorry
me, just trying to get me to hold her paw. Okay, pup. Jesus, I love you too.
I'm sorry about that.
But yeah. So
My puppy's cute.
just remember,
Tanner,
everyone,
Tanner,
about
you know what you cause? You caused me to be in
What?
a permanent state of matchmaking. Because fuck you.
Then
Yeah,
back
thanks
out.
a
So
lot.
just remember, everyone. Every other third podcast, there's going to be that horrible intro. Just
Yep.
making that
Thanks a lot,
known.
Tanner.
But episode.
So, anyways, anybody
but
got
every
some good
first,
topics
second-
today aside from yelling at each other about how they don't do intros anymore and Tanner thinks it's the wrong
Well,
intro?
Josh, back
he doesn't know what
out.
the fuck he's talking about. You know that thing? Yeah. Anything
Now you
aside
want
from
me-
that?
Now you want me to come wait for you? Now you want me? What the fuck?
I didn't
well,
watch any more
so anybody,
episodes of Black Mirror, so I don't
I'm
have
trying,
another
but you
tangent.
know, Tweedledee and Tweedledum over
God
here,
damn it.
fighting like two married old women.
Hey.
I tried
Everyone,
doing
throw
it,
hands,
but
hold
no,
on.
he wants to do wave survival.
Gosh, the little
Like I said,
bitch.
we got any topics aside from that? Like I said, other than the bitching of how Tanner doesn't understand the rules of the intro anymore? Because we're still
that-
doing intros for every person, we're just not reading gamer tags, but for some reason Tanner missed the goddamn orientation where I
Well,
said
I
that we
found
don't
out
do
I
gamer
can't-
tags.
I can't host
Really?
this playlist.
Why?
I
Why?
fucking read.
Make me host.
You cannot enter
Fuck
this
it, put me
playlist with
in.
a full party because you have not yet unlocked any of the playlist content.
Put me in,
Well-
coach. I got this. Put me in. Put me in.
Well, while we try to figure this out,
You have
I'll
to make the
enjoy
fucking
what
louder because
we-
there is no promote to
Oh.
the fucking leader.
so we're currently actually though, despite the yelling at each other like a bunch of simpletons, we're actually currently enjoying
Because
a
Tanner
lot
doesn't
of
remember the
Borderlands 3.
orientation of our intros.
Hey, it worked out.
Yes.
It's fine.
Okay, as I was
Hey,
saying,
that doesn't
we're
change
actually-
the fact that I told you no more gamer tags. We just do names, but no. Tanner just wants to make it a one-man show.
As I was saying, we are currently enjoying Borderlands 3.
Oh. Okay, so we can't
think
do
it's a good
dungeons,
game.
guys. None of us are smart enough to have it unlocked.
Okay,
So we're just
well,
gonna
Fucking
continue the
wave
story.
survival.
we'll continue the story.
All
But
right.
As I was saying though, oh, oh,
Whoops.
that just kind of ruined everything I had in mind. But anyways, as I was saying, we're currently enjoying Borderlands 3. Besides Will dancing
Yeah,
like a
Borderlands-
chicken.
Shut up.
But see though,
you,
here's
man.
the thing. You know, you might be saying, well, you guys all must have the full team. Except Tanner wants to be a copycat and play Gunner.
What do you mean a copycat? You think I want to be a siren
Well-
and weird magic
well-
lady? No.
Well, yes. Yes.
Good point.
Yes.
Oh. Shit.
You're right. I need to restart.
And plus, Will
God damn
picked
it.
Gunner
Time to
first.
start a new character.
Yeah, got me.
All right, everyone, we got switch classes now. Josh, you gotta play Zane. Will, you gotta play
Alright,
Flap.
on it.
I gotta play Gunner.
I already have a gunner running.
Well, too bad. You're playing Zane. You're not gonna be
Frick
playing
your
Gunner.
Gunner.
You're gonna be playing
I don't
Operative.
give a fuck. I'm playing gunner. Fuck you.
No,
Well,
frick
then I'll
off
play
with your
Flak.
gunner.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck
the
you.
children. Will, this is
I'm gonna
why.
start smacking
Will,
kids. Well, anyways, so I
the
think most of
youngest.
us have formulated kind of a half-assed review of Borderlands. Not that
Oh,
it's
it's
an earlier
amazing.
review. It's just kind of some picks and on hits on.
Frame drop.
Game
Holy
did pretty
shit.
good. They did pretty good with it actually. It's not a bad game. It actually turned out it's pretty fun.
Need their
A lot of good
multiplayer
mechanics.
syncing to work better.
Definitely has some optimization issues. Overall,
The
at
menu
least from what
sucks
I've fared,
buns.
true.
You suck.
What
buns.
I have gotten from it overall,
off.
and this is my opinion, obviously we'll have everybody's opinion in here. Not just mine, if we eventually fucking work together, but we'll see. But my opinion of the game, not that they have the same one, Game's really good. A lot of really fun gameplay. Some new stuff from the original Borderlands 1 and 2. Obviously more compared to 2 because 1's the oldest. So obviously it'll be better than that one. But mechanics from 2 to this one, lots of new shit. The alternate fires, different modes. Really cool. Definitely a different flow of gameplay. Only big issues is honestly optimization. Big problem. Game runs pretty good for the most part, but sometimes in a decent battle, not even a huge one is the shitty thing. Even in a battle that's not huge, it's just a decent amount of shit going on, your game will start to just slam frames. Starts committing suicide, nobody knows what's going on. People are dying because nobody can see the screen. That's not even a big fight. And then, aside from that, like, that's the big issue. Optimization on split screen, they don't have to deal with it, but I do. My wife and I play on here sometimes because our Xbox isn't working at the moment. But it's really bad. Optimization and split screen is fucking abysmal. They really need to work on that one. Because it will, if one of you goes in your inventory, it is going to bottom its ass out. It is super bad, and it will destroy your whole lobby too, is the worst part.
Oh yeah.
Even
when it affects one person, it affects everyone. I don't want to know that.
That's a definite big problem. But aside from all of that, though, it's pretty well done. Oh, plot holes. That's another big problem. Plot holes are a fucking massive issue. This game has so many fucking stupid parts in the storyline that make no goddamn sense.
Yeah, a little bit of a problem.
Just
I don't understand. I don't like the new bad guys. They're just stupid.
I like them.
They're pretty dumb.
Retarded YouTubers.
Well, to be fair, you can't really ever top Handsome Jack.
It is a fair
Yeah,
point.
but you could make them at least not annoying YouTubers.
I can also give Tanner that.
Yes.
Some of the parts with them are just really, really dumb.
Like, some parts I like, some parts I just fucking hate. I don't mind when they're talking outside of cutscenes, but when they enter cutscenes, I find them annoying.
Like when they pop that camera open, ugh. Disgusting.
Tanner just cuts his wiener off.
Tanner
Sure, I
just fucking
castrate
hates. Tanner just hates the streaming community. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Well,
Twitch must die.
I mean, I hate myself too.
To be fair, that's all of us. We all hate ourselves now.
True, we are technically all in that
but,
department. We should all kill ourselves. What I'm
I
trying to say.
went blank, so I
I
already
got
So
it
we all
in
drink
my
Kool-Aid.
garage.
I like Kool-Aid.
Wait, what flavor though?
I don't know, grape, cherry.
No, not cyanide. I don't want grape. Anybody blue
You're
raspberry?
fucking dumb.
I've never actually really drinking Kool-Aid.
Well, you're weird.
I know I'm weird. We've been over this.
So I'm going to apologize
racist.
now. Our podcast used to have something to it. Now we're just throwing mumbling random words.
We
together
used to have
because-
integrity.
What is that?
We
Most
used to-
podcasts, we start with topics and then we just tangent off. That's what
No,
most
yeah,
podcasts
we don't
I've
even
listened
start
to.
with a topic. We just
Hey,
go
we
into
start
a
with a
random
topic.
Yeah,
tangent.
it's true. We
Felt.
did start just yelling at each other.
We started off
Technically
with
topics after.
Borderlands.
Yeah,
Yes,
and then
and
I told him, I said there was stupid YouTubers, and then Josh said I hate the
Oh,
streaming
speaking of
community.
YouTube. Oh, actually, speaking of Twitch. Apparently it kind of adjusted on Xbox, so that's cool. My bar
what
is
do
at
you
the
mean?
top right instead of the bottom middle. It's usually always in the bottom middle, blocking up
Isn't
shit
it
that I
blocking
actually
your
need
map
to read.
now?
No, it's in like the very top right. Like it's literally on top of the map, so I can actually see my map just fine. Yeah,
really
so
nice.
that's cool. Yeah, turns out they finally did that. So actually, good on Twitch for once. They finally did something right. I mean, it took them a while.
Didn't
but
think they would
whatever.
ever try to
Um,
optimize
oh,
on Xbox, but
There's something I want to talk about
Yeah.
Twitch.
But so
How
good on
they're,
them. That's nice. It's not blocking my fucking like XP bar now. Go ahead, Josh.
Twitch's staff are just a bunch of assholes.
the staff?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
their staffing is
Hey,
shit.
you know how there's now the live stream where you don't have to be playing a game, you can just be doing whatever.
Just chatting.
Yeah, and the guy was driving around his car, and got
Oh yeah.
robbed at
You've
gunpoint.
seen that, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what'd he do?
Yep.
He
He got robbed at gunpoint on stream, and they took his car. He got banned for life.
Yeah,
Why?
he got banned, and because the staff said,
Because he got robbed?
it's his fault for putting him in front of a gun.
But he got robbed.
Yes!
No, it's his fault.
It's his
Dumbass shouldn't have
if you guys
been
don't see
in the world where there's
Shouldn't
guns.
have been out in the public.
If you guys
The
don't see
public has
podcast
guns.
after this one, then you know what happened. We all got banned.
We got robbed by gunpoint.
Dude, I hope I
that's
don't
gonna-
get banned. I just bought that capture car.
I thought you were streaming on
Also-
another platform, not Twitch.
No, it's going on Twitch.
Oh.
Oh. So you're
I gotta
your
get
computer, though.
porting your channel here now, huh?
Not yet. I don't have everything set up.
Oh, so Tanner, why did you decide to do that through the computer anyway? Fuck.
Because like, you can get Streamlabs and have like the pre-screen, the donations, whatever. If I ever get, if anyone ever wants to pay me, great.
You realize how much you have to set up for that, right?
Oh, it's a lot.
And then you also realize with that, you actually have to talk about that in like your taxes thing. You can get
Oh,
in a
do
lot
you?
of trouble if you don't include. Yes, that has to go on your taxes because it's income.
Even if it
There
is
was a YouTuber
technically
who
a
went to jail
donation.
for that because he didn't. Yeah, he didn't report that because he didn't think he had to. He went to jail because technically it's tax fraud because that's still an income.
That'd be more of a challenge.
What if
This
it's
is
like
still-
$2?
If
Still
Yeah, well,
technically
they-
has to. I mean,
Yeah,
they might not make a
if
big deal
it's-
of it, but if you make enough to where it actually can make that kind of weird difference, or if they just want to be a stickler and they find out about it, your ass will be somewhere.
yeah, technically
some
all
dude
this
named
to
Bubba.
get money from this is technically a second job. Beside income.
Yep.
How would you even put
Oh.
that on your tax?
You gotta go through
I-
manually. There's a bunch of shit you gotta do. I don't know how to do it, but
I
It's
don't
not
know.
like you get
it
it
listening to
before.
Yeah. Also, so a subject I got a bone to pick.
With
me
Dude.
too.
Cool.
Tanner should just stream on Xbox instead of going all these extra routes right now.
Well, not
Yeah,
Tanner.
and just stay with
I actually
us.
don't have a bone to pick with Tanner yet. Yeah,
Well, I'm still
I
staying
said
with
yeah,
you.
because I do have
Yes.
a bone to pick with him, but not right now. Bone I gotta pick with. I actually got a bone to pick with SOTOR.
With who?
With Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
I don't know
It's
acronyms.
time to pick my bone with them. So, I was really hoping that, you know, we're getting a really good expansion, but SOTOR is really kind of, they might be running out of people to really use as they bring back a villain for the Republic, but now like the Empire, Darth Malgus. The same Darth
That
Malgus
was
that claims
Magus.
himself to be Emperor, that we killed, that we cut down. We destroyed his whole force, and they're bringing him back. I don't have a problem with
Spoilers.
that. Well,
Yeah, spoilers.
everyone
Jesus.
knows
Game ruined. Oh.
Game-
Dude,
Never gonna play it now.
think about the listeners.
Well, can you do me
Yeah.
a favor? And can you
Josh.
in post edit? I know you don't know how to do a whole lot of this, but could you just put a spoiler warning right before this point? Thank you. If you know how to.
You should have said spoiler warning before you started talking.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure,
so-
I'll get right on that, Chief.
Well, it's okay.
Let me just randomly figure out editing software.
Okay, but as I'm
I can
saying,
do
though,
that.
Oh shit! God damn it! I didn't know we could.
But-
could go up there between breaks.
yeah, we can go up there and refill ammo.
I got a bunch of shit.
Oh.
I got a bunch of shit still.
Okay, but no, as I was saying though, I just feel I don't have a problem with them bringing back Malgus, as Malgus was
Then
a
what's
really
your
awesome
bit? What's your
character.
beef?
My beef, though,
Reusing
is
characters.
You're the
reusing
beef.
Malgus. I mean, granted, yeah,
That's
we're
a
using
contradictory
contradictory
Malgus,
statement then. You said you
Anyways,
don't
though.
have issues with it, and then you start saying you have issues with it.
He doesn't have issues with Malgus the character. He has issues with them reusing an already used
I know, but the way
character.
he phrased it.
But yeah, as I was saying though.
Yeah, well, don't be a schmeckle.
Yeah, Josh, you
I'll
snickle.
be a smeckle,
But no,
I won't be a smeckle.
as I was saying though, I don't have a problem with them reusing him. Good character. But we've already beaten him. A lot of people forgotten that, hey. And also, it's not spoilers. His boss fight's been out for a very long time.
That's
For
the
a-
Oh yeah, like how long?
A spoiler is anything that tells you how something ends.
Oh, okay, yeah, but
Han Solo
it's
dies.
been out for
Like say
Probably, like,
Snape
5 or
kills
6 years
Dumbledore,
now.
that's still fucking.
and Josh just spoiled stuff more than I did.
Tony Stark dies.
Clearly. I mean, hey,
Spider-Man's
didn't you
dead.
guys see? Yeah. But yeah, no. See, my biggest thing is
No matter
if
how
they were
old
gonna
something
do
is,
that-
it's still a spoiler.
Nope.
Well, anyways, back.
Gotta be
My
modern.
thing is though all right. As I said,
How modern though?
The
if
Republic
they're
becomes the
gonna just
Empire.
Start,
Oh, big ones.
we are
out,
never
huh?
gonna. I'm never gonna get away with this beef. I really ain't.
Nope.
I know.
I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead, Jake. Go ahead.
Go,
So
go,
saying-
go.
Is as I said, I don't have a problem with them reusing characters. I like
Predators
them.
and humans always
But
beat
if
the
they're
aliens.
gonna Tanner, I'm gonna stab you in the face.
Pirates beat
Alright,
the
alright.
aliens.
I love you.
Go
Love
on,
you
go
too,
on,
Will.
go on.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyways.
Finish your beef.
As I was saying, I don't have a problem with them reusing characters, but if they're going to, and I swear, if they try to bring back characters that have died in the last 2 expansions, I am going to beat everyone in BioWare.
Josh, get your ass on this platform.
Because that's all,
I always forget
okay,
it's BioWare that did that game.
Yes. The same company that did Mass Effect.
Andromeda.
And Dragon Age.
Give me a second, I got shit to do.
But yeah, I also like if they are adding they're adding a new item. A new kind of item type, which is going to be very interesting
do that
because
again?
this is...
Okay, I get that you want me down there, Jesus.
But, besides that though, I feel like if they find some way
Alright.
to, change it,
Asshole.
or if they keep it, I don't care. That's just my biggest pet peeve about it. But besides that, I am enjoying it, how the games go, and especially now how they are trying to actually show that, world PvP is actually going to be a thing. But I hope Star Wars The Republic can just learn, like, okay, maybe reusing Malgus wasn't a good thing, but I don't know. Maybe I could be completely talking out my ass.
They
and
ain't
my
gonna
own
learn.
opinion on this. Well, BioWare,
Maybe my opinion is just shit.
BioWare's really good at actually doing that, though. They're actually really good at, like, learning from mistakes.
Yeah, didn't they fix a lot of the things that like everyone hated about Andromeda and stuff?
They fixed.
Honestly, the
Yeah,
biggest
I don't know about
peeve
this.
that a lot of people seem to have with Andromeda was the fucking, just like some of
The
the
face
desync with like
movements.
faces and facial expressions. Which, I mean, yes, it was dumb, but it's not like
I
a
mean,
game
have you
ruining
seen
experience.
Unity on
No.
launch?
True.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it wasn't a terrible game.
Personally, I just found it really boring. I wanted to play through it, I just thought it was boring.
Yeah.
The constant
compared
of like
to, like,
driving
2
around.
and
It was like
3.
playing Borderlands, lack of the combat and looting.
And it was too much puzzles.
Take out combat and looting and replace it with random puzzles once in a while. That was basically Andromeda to me. I just thought it was super boring. Didn't have a lot of fun with it.
Speaking of puzzles that are tedious and everyone hates, I got a story for puzzles. But
Can
I
you
hate it.
finish the story?
I can't finish the story if you don't
Depends
cut me
on us.
off. It really depends on you guys. So, I always hate puzzles in games, and the game that really confirmed my hatred of puzzles is Elder Scrolls Online. I believe it might
Was
have
there a
been
lot
there.
of puzzles in that?
I'm
Don't
a real
know,
cheap.
but
I
their
don't
second
remember any
expansion
puzzles in that game.
had a puzzle.
Oh, that's why I
Oh.
never touched it.
That
That's
explains it.
They were like,
You
okay,
and me
Never
never
played
fucking
those.
touched
in order to
it.
get to this boss, you have to, well no, in order to get the item for this boss, for this character, you have to go through a library. But in order to do that, you have to, unlock a
read?
puzzle. Yeah, you have to read books.
There's always
And you
puzzles
have to
in the
move
Elder
slowly
Scrolls.
Yeah, but
In
you know
the-
what, this
okay.
one's...
It's different when you're in an MMO.
Yeah, puzzles with MMO are kind of. Oh no, they're somewhat common.
It depends on the MMO style. Styles like ESO, puzzles aren't a good mix.
Right. I think there was puzzles in World of Warcraft.
There was. And I
Yeah, but
hated
World
them.
of Warcraft's following is more of a cult. than a
True.
Also,
normal player base.
Their puzzles were more of like raid puzzles, like how to beat a boss.
Right.
Yeah, that's a bit different too. Raid puzzles are more acceptable than just random puzzles.
Hey, you want to get in this thing?
But-
Here's 12 hours of puzzles.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with puzzles. I love puzzles. Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games. Those games are loaded with puzzles. Resident Evil is literally just a bunch of puzzles.
It's
But,
just a zombie puzzle game. That's all it is.
Yeah, with a lot of rape and violence. And by rape, I mean just violence.
Stay down, scrub.
Don't demonetize it. I actually wasn't there when I demonetized ever.
Don't demonetize it. It's
We
too late
never
for that, Will.
demonetized
I
to
think we
begin
crossed
with.
that. I think
I
think that line.
We
I think we crossed that line in episode
when we
1.
started it.
Probably.
We crossed that line 5 minutes into this podcast.
No, I was gonna say we crossed that line episode 1.
We crossed that line when I
Nope.
first put up videos a long time ago.
True.
But
Demonetized.
Basically saying we have never had a chance of being monetized.
Never really cared if we were monetized anyway. That was never our goal. That was just a thing I see
We're
a lot of
just here to
YouTubers talk
give
about, complain
people
about,
fun.
so it was just more of a joke.
but no,
I was saying
another topic.
we're never planning to be monetized or even hoping for it remotely. That was just more of a joke on however YouTubers said. I'm trying not to be demonetized, even though we have no fucking like gear at all for that.
Family-friendly stream
Not that we're big
here.
enough.
But no.
Fuck the
No
presses.
cock and ball
Oh,
torture
since
here,
we're-
baby.
Since we're talking about puzzles
Hey.
in games,
Hide
great
the
puzzles.
babies in the bathtub.
A game that does have a lot of raid puzzles is actually Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Destiny.
No,
Puzzles
You know, it's a game that has a
weren't
lot of
bad.
puzzles, but it's okay.
Tetris.
A game that has a lot of
Tetris
puzzles,
Tetris.
technically, maybe.
Technically, maybe.
But no, you know what game has a lot of fucking puzzles,
What?
but it's okay? Divinity 2, The Original Sin. That game has
Oh,
a
fuck
shit
yeah,
ton
that
of
is-
puzzles.
That
But
is
those
an
are fun.
amazing game. But that fits into the genre of the game.
Yeah, that's the style. It's a fucking RPG. It's meant to have puzzles because all those puzzles lead to special loot.
And
See, I
sometimes
remember that.
story items.
See, and I remember that
Story
game
items are loot.
finally
Basically,
because
Divinity 2, The Original Sin is a giant puzzle RPG game, but all the puzzles are really good because they either lead to really good loot and items, or they lead to like certain story things that you wouldn't have found otherwise.
Also, the thing I remember very fondly about that game is we said we'd all play it, and we played like
Shut up.
me, Josh, and
We're
Will
gonna-
played.
Shut
We're
up.
going to, damn it.
It's still
Alright.
in the planning.
Okay, it's a great game, it's really fun, and I love the game to death. It never bores me, but the problem is you have to play it at the right time because you need to have a long time to play. You can't just play it for an hour. It's not that kind of game. Yeah, you need like a 4 to 6 hour playtime minimum, not maximum, minimum.
Okay,
Maximum
if,
can be
if
fucking
anyone
as long as
ever
you want. I don't
listens
give
to
a
us,
shit. Maximum
if you ever
whatever.
play D&D, it's the same thing in time. Can't do shit in
Yeah.
a small time constraint.
Yep. No, it is a 4 to 6 hours minimum, and like I said, that is minimum, not maximum, not maximum at all. Purely minimum. Maximum can be whatever you want. If you want to play the max, fucking play till you die. I don't really care. But as minimum, you got to
Fucking play
4 to
40
6
hours
hours at
straight.
least.
More power
Yeah.
to you.
4 to 6 hours at least. At minimum, because that is when you can actually get shit done, and that's when you can actually like kind of hook yourself in. Playing for an hour, you can't do a fucking thing.
You'll be stuck
Like I said,
running
you don't-
around
at
the
the max
town trying to
plays
get
what you
better gear. That's it.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Max play as long as you fucking want if you have that game. That's all that matters. Maximum, you can do fuck it all
Sorry,
day.
Jake,
You
I
can
tried
play
to
till
get
you go into like some kind of coma.
Sorry.
I don't really give a shit. It's your call. I'm not telling you to go into a coma, but I'm just telling you like it's your life. So I mean, the maximum you want to play is till you go into coma. Feel free. It's a good game. It's worth it to die for. But yeah, at the minimum, you need that 4 to 6 range. 4 to 6 hours at the min, and you'll be all right. You'll get some good chunk of progress, and you'll probably end up playing longer than 4 to 6 hours anyway, because that game fucking hooks you in like a drug. That shit is like heroin, but in game form.
Honestly, one thing I definitely want to talk about that I think we can all probably chime in on. Modern Warfare, the open beta. I'm enjoying it.
Huge shift from fantasy to modern.
Well,
Yeah.
we had to because
Well, it's still technically fantasy.
but now I feel, honestly, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like this Modern Warfare
they're going a
takes
good
me
route.
back to like Modern Warfare
If they're going
2
good
and Modern
route,
Warfare
they
3.
got a lot of things that they need to work on.
I don't know about
I
that.
really like it.
I mean, it's good.
It's no
but I would never
W2.
compare it to MW.
Oh
no.
yeah, no, it's
I would
not
say,
for,
don't
like,
get me
MW2,
wrong,
but
it's good.
Wait,
I mean,
wait,
like-
which one did you compare it to?
MW2, MW3.
2 and 3.
3 was
Like-
alright. 2 was
I didn't like
bomb.
3.
I would say
I didn't
it's
like 3,
more
but
like
it's,
3.
I've heard people
I-
say that they like 3.
I wasn't trying to compare them, but I was just trying to say, like, you know, that feels like the game that they should have came out.
You need to
Like,
work on your
Kind
phrase.
of going back to that style.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Like,
going
this
back.
is the game.
Boots on
This
ground.
is the game that
modern.
they should have put. This is the game they should have put out instead of Advanced Warfare. This is the
Fair.
game. Because, you know, this game's quite enjoyable. I actually enjoy
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I
this
like the
Call of
game
Duty.
too. Actually, they're
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
They
Don't
went
get me
first
wrong.
to
It's
giving you
not a
shit on
perfect
that.
game. It's
Ground
not a perfect
round.
beta.
On World War
But
II.
Definitely has flaws.
Yes, it definitely has its flaws. Every game has its flaws. Like Borderlands has its flaws.
Except MW2.
Except
MW2
yeah,
is
except
perfect
MW2.
all-
MW2 is the golden rule. That thing is
True.
fucking
Noob
flawless.
tubing for days with unlimited ammo. Quick scopes.
Fucking one-man arm.
Flaws.
Oh, what was that?
One
I'm
man
just
Oh,
kidding. If you did that, you
that
were a
is the
cocksucker. I fucking hate
One
that
man army.
strategy. It was so goddamn
What?
gay.
But the one-man
Fucking
army
noob
with
tube army.
yeah.
Yes. If you did
What
that shit,
about
you're a
the,
fucking
what about
faggot.
the
Don't watch
UMP
us.
silence that everybody ran with?
I
Oh,
was
dude,
okay with
I-
that because at least you were running around with a gun. It was better than fucking noob tube from across
Yeah,
the
but
goddamn
so many
universe.
people had that.
What?
See, I
Starter weapon.
Silence.
UMP. It sounds UMP.
But you
that-
should
that
compete
shit
with
was
the
a
UMP.
fucking
That's the
bomb.
thing, though. The gun may have been a god, but that's the thing with MW2. Every gun could be a god if you set it up right.
Especially
Okay.
the ACR.
This is a man.
A
These
Yeah,
No.
ACR.
Akimbo P90s
Model 8.
with extended mag.
I hear Kimbo Model 870s.
That was always fun to run.
But yeah, like,
Wasn't it the 18?
there was weirdly
the
balanced things. It was
1987?
1887. That was 1887. It was
Okay.
Model
I had
1887.
Okay. I thought it was 1870.
See, the one thing I liked
17
about
years
the
off.
ACR was because also the ACR is the only gun in Modern Warfare 2 that I got all camos with and everything.
Even fall
Once upon a-
camo?
Even fall.
Once upon a time, I got into a modded lobby, so I had everybody.
I have every camo.
Same.
but
I mean,
no,
I had
see,
all of them legitly for the M4, the FAL, the M2. I think it was called the M240, not the M249. Whatever one
Yeah,
it
it
was,
was
M249
M240.
or M240, whatever it was called. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not M249, it's M240B. I think is what they correctly called it. It's the wrong name, but whatever. Whatever it is, M249 or M240B. I had that one legitly at fall. Though it never mattered. I didn't like fall. I mainly went for Red Tiger, but I did have a lot of guns with Red Tiger.
Red Tiger and Blue Tiger was bomb.
Blue Tiger.
And
I always
Urban.
ran Blue
Fall
Tiger.
looked like vomit. Fall looked like somebody
Yeah.
threw up on your gun, but you did it for bragging rights is why. You only did it for bragging right. Other than that,
See,
though,
'cause
you put Blue Tiger or Red Tiger. I was a Red Tiger, man.
I thought
Yeah,
Urban
I
looked pretty
actually
dope.
I used a red and blue. When
smell
you
weird.
put it on a loadout, I'd have loadouts that had Red Tiger, and then loadouts that had Blue Tiger. It was always quite
I just use a
enjoyable,
lot
so
of
I'd have
red
that
only.
mix.
I'm really upset. I just got a legendary LMG again, but it's a 4-round burst or it's semi. Fuck.
That's funny.
You say it's funny,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna strangle you for this.
Oh no, Modern Warfare 2 it's always been the perfect tool. Also, I loved, as I was saying, I loved the ACR because that weapon, it didn't have down stats. It had the perfect stats across the board. Everything
Okay,
was decent.
I
with it.
want
Everything
I
was
want to say
good.
something. So
No.
these games, like this game and Titanfall, they have like a similar mentality. Any gun in the game can be overpowered. Okay, all the guns are overpowered. So that balances each other out.
Wait,
Mhm.
this game and Titanfall?
No,
Modern Warfare 2.
MW2 and Titanfall, because I mean they were made by the same people, but that's why that was their idea, is because it works. If you overpower everything, the balance is everything is overpowered.
Well, yeah, but you,
So you can
but you
use
know what I
any
meant with
weapon.
the ACR. The ACR was that
Mhm.
perfect weapon.
The ACR
I
had
didn't like
really
the
good
ACR.
accuracy, long range. I never cared to use. I used the M4. Or the
I always cared for
what,
the
what was
M4.
your first nuke weapon? What was your first weapon you ever got a nuke with? I got an
ACR.
The
oddball
M4.
weapon that everybody thought was weird. That was a pretty normal.
For me, it
pretty
was always
normal.
the ACR.
See, I used the gun that everybody fucking hated
TAR
and said was
21.
terrible to use. Is that what you got it with or no?
I love it.
No, but no one used
Oh, that was that your
tar.
guess? I liked the TAR. It wasn't actually a bad gun.
I
was
liked
pretty
it
strong.
too.
Nope, I got it. I got it with the M16A4.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Oh.
No
that
attachments.
Oh.
It was back when
Oh.
I first started using it. It was an M16A4 with no attachments. All I had was the woodland camo on it. It was back when I first got it for levels,
That's
and that's what I
great.
got a nuke with, was that. And I got it on Favela.
I never
Oh,
got the
oh,
nuke in MW2.
Oh, I always hated playing Favela.
You never got one?
I love Favela.
My boy.
I really sucked at the game.
My favorite map-
MW2, I
map
had a
was
lot of
Terminal.
nukes. I
Did
had,
anyone remember
I had a couple
seeing
with the
the video?
M4, couple with the FAMAS, a lot with the M16 actually. My M16 was my most nuke weapon, which is funny because I got it, my first nuke with it, and everybody said it was weird because the M16 they thought was shit, and I loved the gun, and then I got most of them with it.
Actually,
And
no, I think
then,
I got a
let's
nuke
see.
a couple times.
I got a nuke with an M240. I got a nuke with an UMP. I did a really weird one, got a nuke with a Vector. Nobody used that fucking thing.
Nope. No one did. That was
Does
Wow.
anybody remember the video of the guy getting 2 nukes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
He got 1 nuke out of a care package, and then he got the 25 kill streak nuke.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was back when you could get nukes out of care packages, and then they took that out.
When did they take it out?
That at the very beginning of the game, it was only in there for a short time.
Mm-hmm. Because that was like, oh,
First
if you
couple
got
of months.
super lucky, if you got super lucky,
Because you would,
at the start of
yeah.
the round.
I think, if I remember, no, there wasn't a re-roll in that game. No, there was, wasn't there?
No,
I think
There
that
was-
game
there
had
No,
the
there
was,
wasn't.
but you needed. No, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was.
sec-
It was no, that was like Scrambler Pro or some shit. I'm pretty sure. It was where you could re-roll it. It was because that was when they introduced pro perks, and one of the pro perks let you re-roll them, if I remember correctly.
I thought that was
I don't think it was
until
Scrambler.
MW3.
Maybe not Scrambler.
No,
It was some third
Reroll,
perk. I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
God damn it! Now I'm gonna give myself autism thinking about this.
Will does that.
Gosh,
My
I
guy
can't
just gave me
pet. Touching your monkey.
Alright. I'm coming. Sorry, I was leveling up.
No.
Okay, since we're going on that, does anyone What was anyone's first Kilimanjaro on Halo?
I have no fucking idea.
A Goss Hog.
Halo was the first game I played on Xbox.
A Goshawk, you said you got a Kilimanjaro with.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about you?
Huh?
What was your first Kilimanjaro with in Halo?
Does offline play count with your friend's split screen?
I'll say
no.
yes.
Yes?
Mine
Okay,
was-
Black Ops
no
1
one
was
saw
where you could
it.
first reroll it, not MW2. And I was wrong. You could never get nukes out of care packages. It was like a fucked up glitch, is what you could do, or something like that, or some kind of shit like that. Or a mod, one of the two.
That's true. Yeah, so what was your first Kilimanjaro with?
I couldn't tell you what my first Kilimanjaro was because that was never something I paid much attention to on Halo. Probably a mix between the sword, shotgun, or sniper rifle, or BR. Probably a mix.
I was
Okay.
probably in Reach with either the assault rifle or the shotgun.
I know I
Mine
got
was
quite a
also-
few in Reach, but I played Halo 3 before that.
Yeah,
Mine
I
was
was
in
never very
Four.
good at Halo 3.
I played it competitively for a while.
Yeah.
That's also
That
why
was
I
the
don't
only way to
remember.
play. For me, it was Reach, like Josh, and it was with the gravity hammer.
Cheap shot.
Cheap shot.
It's fair.
No, Grab Hammer would have been shittier back then.
Not true.
Grab Hammers
fucking
didn't get
hate-
good till the newer games. And back then
True.
they were just kind of stupid because you couldn't seek people out. But in the new games, since you can aim with them, you can actually seek people, kind of like the sword.
Yeah, you can lunge.
Back then, the coolest thing that you could do with the Grab Hammer was deflect rocket launchers.
Yep.
Which was I remember always trying to do that.
That
And just getting
was
myself
the
killed.
funnest fucking... I was really good at it. I mean, that comes
Trying
with
to do
playing
what?
competitive in Halo 3, though. In Halo 3, you got really good at least I did, because in our group, I was like the rocket launcher stopper. We used to do pretty good teamwork in it. I would try to find grabs where I could, and then I'd use some other weapon, and if somebody on the other team got the rocket, I would keep the grab ham out the entire time, and we'd run around, and as soon as the rocket came, I'd smack it and get it away from us.
So you can like smack the rocket out of the way.
If you
Yeah.
timed the grab hammer slam on the ground before a rocket hit you, it would redirect the rocket in a random direction.
Oh.
Yep.
But
It was
you
an
had
old
to have,
tactic
like,
and trick.
perfect timing.
It was
with
really fun to do in custom games, as you when you had those modes, like it was like what the fuck is that name of that game where you stack shit up tall?
Jenga?
Django.
Jenga, yeah. It was like a Jenga game mode, but instead of it being like Jenga where they send shit at you, is you were on a tower that was like destructible a bit, like more destructible than normal, where it actually fell apart easily. And the people would have rockets and shit like that. And the game was you shoot the rockets at the guy, and he just hits them, and you just see how long you can go while shooting at him. You know, obviously you could have the shitheads that didn't shoot at him, and that was annoying of your friends to do. But as long as they were actually participating, it was a lot of fun to do that.
Do I remember
I missed it.
Splatter Monkey?
I do remember Splatter Monkey. See, I miss those old game modes.
Same.
Still
ever
waiting for
play,
Reach to come to
so-
smash the question.
So,
Someday.
Did you ever
Which-
play Ghostbusters?
well, no, it's gonna come. The Reach is coming with
Ghostbusters is
when
great.
it gets dropped on PC.
Yeah, and that's big.
Yeah, whenever the fuck that happens.
Yeah, they jokingly put out a release date on Steam. You
Oh,
guess
did
what it
they?
was? March 30th,
When?
2030.
But well, who knows?
Funny, but
because
cruel.
they did that. But that might actually happen. There we go.
You want that to happen?
Yes.
Yes.
2030?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I want it now.
What's wrong with 11 more years?
Just nothing.
Another thing I missed from the old school Halo, like Halo 3 that I loved was the weekends where they had, it would rather be Griffball or Zombies. on the weekends. Does anyone remember that?
Fiesta.
Yeah, Fiesta.
I remember that shit. I was back in.
Also remember what was
like?
They like developers would do this thing where they would have where you could play with them, like play custom games with them.
That was the thing they did?
Yeah. Also, like, bands did that.
It was game night.
It was game night. That was so fun. I remember trying to get into the game with guys that did Halo, and then who else was it? I remember who else I tried to get in the game with that took a very long time that I had to wait for. 'Cause there was one game, I forget who it was that was doing firefight on Halo ODST. I always loved doing firefight.
I like
Cinema.
Firefight, but I really did not enjoy Firefight and ODST as much as people did. They claimed it as the godsend of firefights.
I
thought
I like
Reach
Reach
was the
much
godsend
more.
of fun.
I like Firefight
I'm-
and Reach.
Yeah, it
But
goes
it
I'm
gets
saying.
super boring.
I've had people who say that the Firefight of ODST was the godsend of all firefights.
No, see, I don't know.
definitely
I
don't
just
agree on
liked
that.
ODST. I enjoyed ODST's firefight. I'm not saying it's the best, but
thought it was-
I loved it.
I thought it was alright, I just didn't think it was that great. I thought it was kind of boring because there wasn't much of a goal other than live a long time.
Isn't that the only goal of all firefights?
Not exactly.
No.
You know
When
what?
that firefight came out, it was not wave-based necessarily. I mean, there was waves, but the main goal was just live a long time. Like run in
Yeah, just
circles,
survive.
dodge fire. The goal of it in Reach was more using it to get CR and XP and money. But they didn't
See,
have
another-
that system in ODST. Cause that wasn't
Another game that I remember when it comes to reaching that was Score Attack. And they had the leaderboard system of Firefight where it was just you. And you had to see how high you could get up on your friend's scoreboard or against randoms. I always loved doing that stuff before going to school. Getting up, oh, all my friends are this and this in Score Attack. Jump on Score Attack because I love playing Score
So
Attack.
you were the asshole who always like one-upped everyone.
I was that guy.
Someone if I was,
we need to get him on
finally,
the
I did
podcast.
it! I did it! And then look at the scoreboard again. This fucking asshole! I fucking finally did this! And nope, he had one up it.
Well, see, as I said,
That was
I did before I would go to school, and then when I come back,
That was
people
Score
would
Attack,
have-
but other games.
But I'd see it was Score Attack. Oh, hey, someone one upped me. It's Friday. I got nothing to do over the weekend. I'm gonna one up them, and it was just that constant game. And people used to unfriend me over that. Like I would get messages like, "I hate you. We're not friends anymore. Bye." I'm like, what?
Fuck yourself, nerd!
Buddy, actually, a buddy of mine that was Mythic, and Reach unfriended me because I beat him in Score Attack. I was like, don't get
Sometimes you
mad.
just gotta slap him in the penis.
Yeah.
Mythics ain't
Anybody want to
shit.
go up?
I do.
No.
I do, give me 1 second.
But
I miss Reach.
I don't know. Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
I never played it in the heyday, and I really want to.
I remember playing in the heyday with Will. When we played. Okay, what would we'd always go like Invasion or something. We'd always play.
Invasion was
Invasion was
kick-ass.
so much fun.
It was.
Best game
I
mode
remember-
on there.
I always remember finding myself like Invasion and like Battlefield Bad Company were games I'd find myself like up all night playing. So I'm like, one more game. And it's like, oh, next map.
One more game.
That's one thing I loved about Battlefield Bad Company was, oh, hey, here you go. Here's the signature game mode. Have fun.
Stuff I always used to play all night was was the zombies. That used to be my thing, me and Logan.
Oh, I remember playing Zombies 2.
I mean, even before
with you.
Logan, I used to play a lot. Yeah, I used to play a lot of zombies even before Logan, but I used to go hard with Logan. I think our longest session ever was, I think it was 16 hours or 18 hours.
I remember a session
That's
with
a
a buddy
long
that we had the
time, brother.
longest couch co-op game we ever had going, but we took turns playing it was Fallout New Vegas.
That game was fun.
That's one thing I kind of miss about newer style gaming is couch gaming. It's not really a thing anymore.
We went over this. This is deja vu. We went over this.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
No, there is no deja vu here.
Deja vu.
Another game. A game we actually though did play split screen that was very fun. Was Fable 2. I loved playing me some Fable 2.
Never played Fable 2.
It was really enjoyable. However, though, the one copy of the game I did have, my uncle gave it to my best friend after I beat it. Was like, here, you play the game, and then you give it to someone else. I'm like, what? No, don't. I'm enjoying Fable 2.
Like, I
And
want to
then-
play it again.
Yeah,
Excuse
then
me, I
eventually
did not
got my own
100%
copy.
it.
Yeah, it's like I didn't 100% it. I wanted to be good this time around. I did a whole evil
I just got an
playthrough.
assault rifle that does 253 damage.
Did you guys like Fable 3?
I did
Never
at the
played
start.
Fable before.
I did at the start because I was like, oh, okay, Fable 3. It's interesting.
I beat it.
I was really
I didn't mind
hardcore.
it.
See, because I remember very well because I played the demo, and then we went to Walmart, and I was like, oh, hey, Fable 3. I was like, Mom, please, I gotta have this.
I want it.
I gotta continue. It was around the time when Fable 3's demo was one of those, if you bought the game then and there, you could continue playing past the demo. And I was like,
Oh,
"Right,
like you
I
make
need
progress
this."
in the demo, and then you
Mhm.
can go
Like,
off
you
of
go
and
to
buy
the-
game.
Yeah, and the funny part was, I didn't my Xbox, I had it right there at that spot, and it was just like, got the game, and before I even continued it, after I put the disc in, I had to just sit there and put all the codes in that the game came with, so I did all that. I was like, alright, now I can continue playing. I miss games like that. It's like, hey, you unlock this achievement, and this achievement. Buy the full game to actually unlock these things.
I thought you were just talking about
it.
achievements for a minute. I was going to say, I mean, games have achievements still, Jake.
I know, but I mean that's evident between our gamer score.
Not at all.
Good point. Games don't have achievements.
Yo, Jake, how much gamer score you got, bro?
1.
I'm at negative 23.
I'd believe it.
See, that
You
was
should, get a
one
li-
thing.
you
Like,
should stop playing games and get a life.
see, that was one
I
thing.
know.
Like, all my friends in middle school, going into high school, that was something I was never really
Good
kind of
friends.
fond for. Getting, I know, right? It's revolutionary.
Damn!
They're all imaginary though, so you know.
You're sitting with your
Um,
imaginary friends like, I got 20,000 gamer score, how much do you have?
Yeah.
2000.
And then you're like, I got 23!
But no, see,
And
that
you're like,
was
damn you, too.
You. Damn you.
yeah. I don't know, it was just something I never hunted for. Everyone was like, oh dude, how much gamer score you got? I'm like, X amount. It's like, well, how do you have that much? I was just like, played the game, that's about it. Never
I used to
really-
compete
I-
with my brother.
I was an achievement hunter. Yeah, I was an achievement hunter.
I became an achievement hunter.
I was at
slowly.
first, and then I was like, this is kind of ruining my experience with the game.
I played
I'll
them
enjoy
through
it.
normally, and then I would achieve. Yeah, no.
Mhm.
I used to play through
Play through
normally,
normally.
and do them the normal way, and enjoy the stories and stuff, and then I would do the
Achievement
story,
hunting.
or not the story. I do the
See,
achievement.
I would
hunting
do
shit,
it.
like World at
I would
War.
do it to where, like, play through the game, and then I'm like looking through the achievements, and if it's like not that hard to do, or it's like near, or like going a little bit out of the way to do it, I went and did it.
When I first got the game, I would just look at the achievements and hunt them down before even doing anything about the game.
I wouldn't look at the achievements. I was the same with Will. I'd play through the game,
the achievements after I played through it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But I would read the achievements as I got them, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
The only game though I told myself I was never gonna track down achievements for was Final Fantasy, because just not tracking down achievements.
Yeah, that'd be tedious.
I love Final Fantasy, but no thanks. I am not putting that much time into the game.
How long would you
I
say it would
used
take?
to like Final Fantasy, but I just
Very long time.
they're too fucking long.
I never got into it.
Tanner,
I have 15, but I never really finished it.
This was when the time of games we had like six discs
I remember
to
that
play
being
through
a
one
thing.
game.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to go. I mean, I just don't like playing the new ones as much anymore. Honestly, that's my big thing. I like Final Fantasy 15 though. Don't get me wrong. I didn't want to go.
All 15.
I just finished it.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I liked Final Fantasy 15. It was pretty good, but I just didn't end up finishing it. But I do want to go back and go through like Final Fantasy 12 or something. Sort of like it.
Mm-hmm. I do want to
kind of get the Final Fantasy 7 remake, just because they have like that style of play, and I think it'd be kind of fun to see.
One of them go through. See, I really want to go through Final Fantasy 10 again.
Was 7 the one with Cloud?
Yeah,
Yes.
7 on the one was 5. But yeah.
Though they did kind of mess up in the remake, as they didn't put the original gameplay style at all. Which I don't mind the new style. I think it might be fun. But from what I understand, there is no original gameplay style. The original style is completely gone.
Yeah, it's different.
Which I think is a really bad move. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the new style will be fun. I'm not saying it won't be. I think the new style is going to be pretty good for how it plays. But you should definitely have the option for the old style, because that's what a lot of old fans are going to want, is the old style.
Yeah. See, that's where I agree with you. It should be like, alright, you want old style or...
Always have options. Options are never bad.
Like subtitles. Do you want subtitles on or no? I learned to start having subtitles on because I miss stuff a lot of the time because I'm listening to music or I'm talking to people while I play.
I've never played a game without subtitles.
I used to when I was little, because I used to hate the words getting in the way, but that's also when I used to play games offline, and I would just listen to them.
And you just pay attention the whole time.
Yeah, but now that I have friends that I talk to on Xbox and stuff, I actually have to have subtitles on.
Subtitles are a necessity.
It's like, one thing I definitely remember doing though was going through games, and if I missed something and I didn't have subtitles on, was I used to go through games and I'd look up the walkthrough of like, okay, what did this person say? Only just to see what this person said at this moment. And if
just because you missed it.
Well, no, that, and plus it had something to do with the story. I need to know where to go.
True.
That way I'm like,
Off-ball
okay.
thing here. I just realized I have an LMG that I can shoot endlessly without reload.
Nice.
It's got an 88 round. It's got an 88 round mag, and I never run out of ammo because of my regeneration and my fire rate. My regeneration of ammo, which is 5% a second, is faster than my fire rate. So every time I go down from 88, I go right back to it.
Nice. Yeah. One thing though, I definitely say I would hate though, was like, if I got a new game, this is the time where we only had one Xbox. So if I got a new game, my dad wanted to play it. He's like, oh, I got this new game. I'm gonna play it first. And then I'm like,
You're like, what if I want to play it first?
that's the thing, it's like Fallout New Vegas. I was like, I want to play it first. And that was the one exception. Fallout New Vegas, the only exception is like, alright, I'll let you play New Vegas first. I played the crap out of it. And then I remember like, me and him got really into playing Fallout. And then he got Fallout 3. And I remember, I was just asleep one day. I go downstairs and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm playing Fallout 3. But that was the game I got from the store. I wanted to play it. Well, I'm playing it now. Oh. Okay.
You're like, alright.
You go fuck yourself.
No.
You were sleeping
going-
anyway. It don't matter.
I'm going back. I'm going back
If you want to
sleep.
play it, you'll be awake and playing it.
Another thing is the
Yeah,
Xbox
school, you
used to
little
be in
bitch.
my room. So if they had a game that they wanted to play, hey Jay, bring the Xbox downstairs. But bring the Xbox downstairs. Alright, fine. And I would be too lazy to move it back upstairs. So just be like, well, looks like I'm sleeping down here tonight.
On the couch, like
I sleep where
2
the
minutes
Xbox is.
tops.
Hey, go up to your room. No, I sleep where the Xbox is.
I
Xbox
sleep
is-
on the
Take it
couch
upstairs. No.
where my Xbox is. Like, why? I
Cuddles it.
cannot leave him.
Can't trust you heathens. Could hurt it.
See, the one time I stopped letting anyone besides myself handle the Xbox was I was playing Halo Wars. And my uncle had, because my best friend had told my uncle and me about how he would always have his Xbox standing straight up, so it would take less space. My uncle decided in the middle of my game of Halo Wars to stand my Xbox straight up. Disc inside.
Scratch the hell out of the disc.
Oh, the game freezes, and he looks at him and is like, well, maybe you could just relaunch the game. Disc wouldn't read at all, and he felt so bad. I was like, thanks, man, thanks. You know, just trying to enjoy Halo Wars, and you go off and ruin it. And I guilt tripped
Dude,
him into
I never had that.
going back.
I never had that problem with my 360.
I never.
Well, only
never had that
because
problem
he turned it up, because he turned it sideways, and I managed to guilt trip him into just going up to Walmart and buying me another copy of Halo Wars. It's like, come on now, I'm enjoying this game.
See,
Why did they have that
ar-
problem?
The thing is, well, if you move it while it's spinning, it can spin it off balance because you're shifting all the weight the wrong, like a different way. It isn't
Mine never
settling
did that
way.
though, and I made it upside down all the time. Not upside down, but sideways.
Which version of it did you have?
Did you just flip it constantly
Elite.
while you were playing?
No, but I did it.
See, I had the
multiple
regular.
times.
I had the regular when it happened.
I think
So
the
you
Elite
walked
was
up while you
different.
were playing a lot and just started flipping your Xbox around?
Oh no, but like when I would go to move it or something, and I just didn't bother turning it off while the game
Oh,
was
did you
running.
tip it?
Yeah, I would
or did
turn
you
it up
slide
on the
it?
side or lay it back down.
You were just lucky.
I don't know. I think it's. I would say honestly, I never really cared because when you think about it, the argument makes no sense, or that ideology. It takes up less room. It doesn't get smaller. It just takes up room a different way.
Yeah. See, and I didn't really care.
You can just put stuff next to
but-
it instead of on top of it. That's all it does.
See, and I didn't really care, but I only started caring when my disc of Halo.
When your
of
game got
Halo
toasted.
Wars ruined. Halo Wars gets ruined, I get touchy. That's something you don't do.
Molesty, huh?
I was like, listen, I was in the middle of a game, and you ruined it.
I just lost 20 grand.
See, and that's when people started. It's like, people just wouldn't touch it after that point. It was like, alright, we don't move it because we're afraid of breaking it.
I used to punch kids for fun.
Same.
Right in the mouth.
I was like, hey man, did you break my game? They're like, no. I'm like, too bad. Anybody want a charm, by the way? I've got one. Sure,
Yeah.
one shot.
Does it look cool?
But no, see, another thing though I hated was when, like, if I was asleep and they were playing Xbox, they'd get to a part in the game where they couldn't beat it. So what are they gonna do?
Will they wake
Jake's
you up?
Yeah, Jake's peacefully asleep. Jake, why? I need you to do me a favor. Why? Finish this part of the game. Okay.
God damn it, why?
But they'd ask me to explain a game mechanic, and I'm like, okay. Explain it.
They do the thing with the thing.
So I remember one time, I get woken up, and it was like, Jake. I was like, what? I was like, we need your help. I was like, oh, okay, with what? Come downstairs. Like, alright, Xbox is downstairs. Mortal Kombat 9's in it. I'm like, okay, Mortal Kombat 9's in this. Why? We can't get past the tag ladder. Why do you need my help? Because you're good at this. You play this game a lot. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. Well, we just need your help. Fine.
That means you're good at it.
Time playing does not equate to skill.
I don't think they knew that at the time, but it was just like, Jake, you probably know what you're doing with this better than any of us, so do the thing. Okay.
Did you beat it?
Oh yeah, we beat the tag ladder.
So you proved their point.
Yeah, but then again, though, I had to do most of the work because my dad always insisted on playing Nightwolf. Which I didn't have a problem
He's not a
playing
bad
Nightwolf.
character.
He's not, but my dad wasn't just very good with Nightwolf. At all. So,
But he liked the
I
character.
constantly... He liked to catch, so I found myself doing a lot of work.
Doing the carry.
Well, that sucked.
See, that's not even... And I don't know why people in my family think I'm just good at Mortal Kombat. Because the last
You
time
should have him call Willie.
I should. But...
Hey,
Will
you just
would-
hand them a card. Hey, if you ever need help in Mortal Kombat, call this number.
call this number. But see, though, I would have to pay for Will's gas and stuff. Because he'd have to drive down here, beat it,
No,
then
don't
drive
make him.
back
Don't
up.
make him drive. Just call him.
Yeah.
Motivational support. But no, see, the other time we woken up to help them in the game, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. They can't beat Blaze.
What one's Armageddon?
The 3D
Armageddon
one.
had the biggest roster.
Wasn't it also like a 3D fighting ring?
I think. But
What was it on the
Like
360?
Soul Calibur type of fighting.
no, it was on the PS2. And they were like, oh, well, here, help us beat Blaze. I don't know any of the characters. And this is when I became a fan of Rain, because I was just like, I'm picking this guy.
This guy looks pretty neat.
Well,
I was a
I
Cyrax
became-
man all the way from Ultimate Mortal Kombat.
I picked Rain, and then I also picked Chameleon because I was like, this is cool. And Meat Man. I played Meat Man for a while.
What the hell's Meat Man?
Meat Man. That was Meat Man.
Literally just a chunk of meat. He was just like a fleshy guy.
Mm-hmm.
All of his skin was peeled off. It was just a bunch of meat.
Yep. That was Meat Man.
Was he a good character?
Could be.
I don't remember. All I know is I was laughing anytime I was playing him, so yes. But
Dude, can I just say that these rack are terrible?
the one time though I got frustrated because they woke me up was, Jake, we need help with it. Legends of Twilight Princess. I haven't even beat the game. What
That
do
was
you
a good
expect
game.
me to do? It was. They're like, listen, we need you to get past the water temple. I hate temples in Legend of Zelda games. But the water temple, I will not know.
You
will
won't
have someone
touch
Water
else do it.
Temple is usually the most hated temple in any of the games.
I will have someone else do it. I will not touch it. Then like, Jake, we need you to do it, please. No, please, no. Pretty please. Fine. I'll
No.
do it. Stop asking.
It just kept saying no and went back. to
How do we
sleep.
get the Rex stuck in the elevator?
I don't know, but it's
No.
amazing.
Then, see, that's the problem though, is because between though my parents needing help with games, my best friend thought, well, Jake's really good at Fallout, which I was okay at Fallout, but only because everything I did was rather murder everyone or not. Jake, need your help with this part. What'd you do? How'd you get past this one
There's no
part?
one to see you.
Yeah, exactly. I said, I probably murdered them. Why? I don't know. Well, why'd you murder them? I just told you. I don't know. They had cool looking armor. I
Just
murdered
kind of
them.
do things, man.
I wanted their clothes.
I'd go with the flow.
I'm just here, man.
And then me and my
Just
friend decided. Another time we tried that was my friend was like, we should play Oblivion all the way through.
Yes.
I was like,
I
Okay.
fully
The only
support
DLC I-
your decision.
the only DLC I didn't have was the something of the Nines. I didn't have that one.
Knights of the Nine.
Knights
Dude,
of the
that
Nine.
DLC's awesome.
I need to actually go through and play the Knights of the Nine because I have it now. I'll actually probably play that through on
not
PC.
very-
I know
It's
it's
not really
blasphemy, but
story-based.
I've never really actually played Oblivion.
You're a heretic.
But
I
But yeah,
wasn't into RPGs at the time, and I kind of got really into the RPG scene when Skyrim came around.
I know Oblivion though became the game where I hated it for a while because I would have just gone out of the prison cell and I would run into wolves, bandits, goblins.
Did you go through like the dungeon across the lake?
And there's a danger sitting at it. I'm just like, oh.
There's the 3 bandits outside, and then
There's danger inside of it that I got killed instantly by, and I was like, don't think I should be here yet. And then I didn't know
Oblivion
how to
was
do
actually one of the
vampirism.
first Xbox 360 games I ever played.
yeah, me too.
My first Xbox 360 game was Gears of War.
Another series I have never played.
Oh, Josh, it gets worse and worse, doesn't it?
Not that he's never played, he's never beat the story.
Yes. That phrasing was wrong.
He's played them multiplayer and stuff. He's played Horde. He's never beat
Each
any
never
of
beaten
them.
this.
So story-wise, I'm completely ignorant.
I was gonna say, well, we have video proof that he's played the games, but if I remember last time, he slept through the last podcast.
No. He didn't sleep through it. He wouldn't shut up when we had to cut his audio.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Jake, shut the fuck up. Now we gotta cut Jake's audio.
But no.
Turns out Atlas, by the way, super useful for these fucking rack parts. So I can just sit here and do this.
You can
Oh,
just
with
hit him with
smart
that
bullets.
tracker.
Yup.
Atlas grenades
One
are a
game's
fucking godsend too.
One game multiplayer that I don't know if you guys ever played, but I enjoyed was Assassin's Creed multiplayer.
I never liked it.
It was alright.
Not Unity's, before Unity's.
I never
Like
liked
Brotherhood and yeah.
Revelations.
Brotherhood had a multiplayer?
Brotherhood did have a multiplayer. Brotherhood was the first Assassin's Creed game with a multiplayer.
It was decent. Like, I was gonna say it was decent.
I enjoyed
Yo,
it.
I played 3 and 4s. No, I started with 4s.
But no, Brotherhoods was good. Revelations was great because I loved playing as the barber in Revelations. That was the character I played the most, actually.
By the way, I'm thinking we'll just end this podcast after we finish this final wave.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been in
I'm
it
down with
for?
that because we're just rambling at this point.
We're just
We
rambling.
were rambling.
That's any
I-
fucking podcast.
But we're
Fucking
we
somebody
don't
get him
kinda
out of here.
have-
He's fired.
Yes. Finally.
You know what game?
I'm free.
Oh wow! Thanks, guys. Love you guys too.
Betrayed so quickly. They were there, and then they stabbed him in the ass.
I disappeared for almost 2 years, or maybe 2 years exactly. I come back, and you guys are all like, "Oh, Jake's here! Yay, yay!" And then now you guys are like, "Get rid of him, please."
Jake,
Kill
if
him.
I stab you in the back, can I
No,
sell your kidneys?
I'm just free of having to be up late at night now. Yeah.
Why everyone keeps stabbing me in the back? Because it's easy.
It's easy and it
It's
does a
damage.
lot of
That
damage.
was a lot of damage.
Oh, Dark Souls the game. I remember getting Dark Souls 1 and thinking,
Happy
this looks like a
Souls.
cool game. I remember it too, because, okay, I got Dark Souls 1, and this was around, I also got a laptop the same day. I was like, well, this is enjoyable. I'm trying
Big
to set up
day.
my laptop. I'm trying to play Dark Souls. No one tells me Dark Souls is a difficult game. No one
It's a
tells
difficult
me
game.
this. Yeah, I
Hey,
found
Jake,
out.
it's a pretty difficult game.
I'm like, okay, the class system is easy. Then I'm like, this boss is, how do I beat this boss? After I beat the boss, what do I do again? How do I beat this dragon? Now there's 2 bosses. I'm like, wait, okay, I beat 2 bosses. I should be close to the end of the game, I'm thinking, because for whatever reason I thought I should be getting close if I'm beating bosses.
Not even
I did
close
not
at
even
all.
remotely close. And then I get to
In
New,
the
and then I get to Anor Londo. The first 2 bosses at the same time I had to fight, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I'm not prepared for this. No, my training has prepared me for this.
You had training?
Yeah, training for Dark
No,
Souls.
I did not. I was just kind of thrown into Dark Souls by the deep end.
Yeah, I
And all
first
my
got Dark
friends-
Souls when I was in 9th grade.
And all my friends were like,
Oh.
"Oh, dude, Dark Souls, it's easy." I'm like, "No, it's not." They're like, "Yes, it is." "No, it's not." "Yes, it is." "No, it's not." Damn it!
I was in like
Fight for the wrong side,
super young
get dead.
and not capable of playing the game, but I was a stupid freshie. So it took me like about a month to get past the learning curve.
I didn't start playing the game till post Xbox One, actually.
Yeah.
Because I never
I
really
had
played it.
first
Never had
time-
friends that played it other than Spencer. I tried playing it once before the Xbox One. Didn't care for it because I just couldn't figure out the controls very well. It was really weird. So I just didn't
Yeah.
bother trying to learn them. Then after the Xbox One came out, eventually I tried giving it another shot because James told me like, "Yeah, just give it a shot," like whatever. And I tried it, kind of messed with the controls a little longer, gave it more of a chance, and ended up really liking it. It didn't take me too long to get past the learning curve though at that point because I adjusted control schemes really well
And then
when I
after
actually sit there and
not
look at them.
beating Dark Souls 1, I got Dark Souls 2, and I'm thinking, well, this shouldn't be that
A
difficult.
little different.
It shouldn't be that different.
Shouldn't be that different. Oh, this
Not
is
like
difficult. This is a lot more difficult. Wait, my Estus flask is what? I have to use these little life things? What? Game what?
Life gems, what?
But you know what?
I didn't play Dark Souls 2 very much because I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. But hey, you know what? Both Dark
I'm the
Souls
only
games
person in
prepared
our
me
group
for
that
3.
liked Dark Souls 2.
Basically.
Yes. And what's funny is I
James
have beat
liked it.
1. I haven't beat 2, but you know
Well,
what? By golly,
talk
I
about
beat
him.
Dark Souls 3. Yeah, we can talk about it. I somehow beat Dark Souls 3 on my first go. Don't know how.
Dark Souls 3 is a lot different though. The co-op actually worked. So it made it more
Yeah.
fun to play for a lot of people.
It was like
yeah,
a
but I only
functioning
used
Dark
for
Souls
like
1,
a
but
small handful of bosses. The end game
Kinda
boss I
wish
did
there
by
was
myself.
more Dark Souls games, but
Bloodborne.
I kind
that's
of
PlayStation
because
though.
because you know
PlayStation.
Dark Souls gives me PTSD.
Buy it on your computer.
If I buy a PlayStation 4,
Not on
it's gonna be for Deathwing.
Or you
Bloodborne
could just,
was
you
a
know, get it on your
PlayStation
PC.
exclusive.
Yeah, I can't run Deathwing on my PC. Are you shitting me?
Good point. I'll buy you a gaming
my
PC,
old
Will.
friend gave me
Fucking please.
his old PlayStation he didn't need anymore, and I bought Bloodborne on that and played through it.
Can you give me that PlayStation? I want it.
I got bad news, buddy.
It's destroyed.
I kind of sold it.
God damn it.
Hey, but if you buy one, I can put my account on there for you.
Hey, I'll get free games. There's legitimately only one game on PS4 that I really care to play, and that is Deathwing. And the only reason I do that is because I am more accustomed to controller schemes than I am to computers control schemes. And also because computers are far more expensive to get when it comes to getting one that can run those games, and I really don't like paying that much money for a few
What's
games.
Deathwing?
Warhammer.
It's
Deathwing
the
is a
first-person
Space Hulk.
shooter
It's-
for
It's like
Warhammer.
Left 4 Dead, but Warhammer 40k.
Oh.
Basically take
And see-
Left 4 Dead, but put Warhammer 40k in there, and you're playing as Space Marines fighting those giant Tyranid fucking things.
And see,
That sounds
the only
awesome.
reason why the only reason I got a PC, and I don't even play with my friends anymore, is because my friends were like, Jake, you should get a PC. We'll all play together. We'll all play games. It'll be great.
I have a good idea. Give me your PC, please.
Well,
Josh,
well,
buy me a PC.
no.
Gosh,
Play
That took
games.
a fucking huge. That took a
Man.
fucking chunk out of my wallet.
I know, that's
Mail
why you
us
should buy
your
me one, so
PC.
it doesn't take a chunk out of mine.
we'll,
No.
we'll each share a
God,
month
no.
with it.
No, this isn't some fucking divorce paper dispute.
Bullshit it is.
Someone
just-
gets it this month. See, you get to keep it for the rest of September. We'll get it October.
And then I get it the rest
and I
of the
get
year.
it.
I'll just bring it. I'll bring it up with me. I'll bring mine up with me.
Good.
That seems like a lot of hauling.
I about to say.
Oh, actually,
Good luck.
actually,
I
no.
drive a
No.
truck, and I can't guarantee the safety of it.
Well, I'll just put it on my lap because it's not that heavy. It's actually like light as a feather.
Is it a laptop?
No, it's
Well,
a
gaming PCs
desktop.
aren't. Well, towers aren't exactly as
It's-
heavy as you think.
Yeah, it's a tower. It's a gaming tower.
It's still a lot
towers.
of shit to bring.
Well, not well.
It's a lot of
I do is
expensive
bring
stuff.
literally
It's just
my
a
rig.
tower that's.
I'll be
most
honest, what the
important.
fuck do you mean a gaming... What do you mean a tower?
Tower is the main part of the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The little.
the tower's the actual
part
computer.
where you put the CD
Yeah.
and everything in it. That's the tower.
That's the tower.
Then
yeah.
there's a monitor, and then there's a keyboard, and then there's a mouse.
Power box.
Power box in the tower.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The power box.
Hey, you feeling alright over there?
I'm good.
Listen, well, if I gave you my PC, you wouldn't have to worry about games. You'd have like a shit ton of games on it already.
Give me your PC. Then I can go play, Green Army Men. I'm still yet to play that on
No,
my
you should give it to
goddamn
me so I
computer.
can play the old Hot Wheels
No, don't
game
worry
I
about it.
have. That's on disc.
Don't worry about it, Tanner. Give it to me. I have Green Army Men games to
What if I
play.
want to play Hot Wheels, bro?
I have Army Men to play. Army Men's more important than Hot
I
Wheels.
got
Mhm.
classic Vroom Vrooms to do.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
care if
see
you have
the-
classic Vroom Vrooms. I got classic Sarge, man. Sarge is
But
the
see,
shit.
What I feel like would happen is we'll get done playing the Green Army Men, and then he would see my SOTOR just in the middle of the thing and just be like, oh, we're just gonna go play on Jake's account.
No, I would look at that and be like, wow, SWTOR, I want to play that a little bit. And then I go back to another Army Men game.
Then
And
play
then
Deathwing.
no, actually no.
And then
I
I go
don't
to
have
Deathwing.
But that or Will would go, ooh, Dawn of War, Warhammer. Let's play that.
Alright, well, I've got 1 and 2. Not 3. I've got 1 and 2 on that. I can actually play that on mine.
Oh, I have Dawn of War 1, Dawn of War 1. Dawn
Okay,
of
sorry.
War,
I have
Dark
Dawn of War 1
Crusade.
Soulstorm. I have
Oh,
Dawn
I
of
have
War
Dawn
1
of War.
Soulstorm only.
I have Dawn of War
Because
1,
it came with
Dawn of
all
War.
of the...
I have the first Dawn of War,
I
Dawn
bought it
of
'cause
War
it
Dark
came with
Crusade, Dawn of War Soulstorm, then I have Dawn of War 2, Chaos Rising, and Dawn of War 2 Retribution with the original Dawn of War. I don't have Dawn of War 3 because that game is a steaming pile of garbage, even though it's a Dawn of War game. They messed it up real bad. I have Total War Warhammer 1 and 2.
Listing off a lot of
Okay,
games
I
I don't understand, boy.
I've got Dawn of War 1
This is
Soulstorm.
some PC
I've got Dawn of War
lingo.
2.
You gotta dumb it down to some console lingo.
Yeah.
I only got Dawn of War 1 Soulstorm because I played it offline mostly, and it came with all of the factions, so I just used that one. That, and if I really want to, I can just go through and mod it, and then I can get all of the other factions online. I just have to actually do it.
Oh, I was gonna say also, plus I have the most popular Dawn of War Soulstorm mod installed, so Will would just be like, oh hey, Jake's Dawn of War Soulstorm looks a lot different. It has a lot different units.
What's yours?
Oh, mine's
Oh,
Dawn
what's
of
the mod?
The mod's called Ultimate Apocalypse. It adds 3 new factions. It adds the Chaos Demons, Tyranids, and the Grey Knights. It adds a bunch of new units, a bunch of maps. Unlike the original Dawn of War where you can only have like a unit cap of like 50, and this one you can have a unit cap of like 200 or some.
There's a unit cap of 50?
I think. And Soulstorm? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention.
I didn't think so. The last time I played it, I just built a retarded army.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do in Dawn of War.
Oh no, it wasn't like tactically based around how many I can have. I literally just spammed as many units
you
that was out of
spammed
resources.
everything.
Please.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Just
That's
send
what you're
them all.
supposed to do in Warhammer.
Yeah. That's not even what you're supposed to do in Warhammer. That's literally Warhammer's lore. Is they just put out a bunch of units. They're like, "Oh, fight shit." And they're like, "Okay."
We solve this with diplomacy. No, we solve this by throwing.
We solve this
bodies
with
at it.
death.
We throw enough
Communist
bodies
idea. If we throw enough bodies at it, it will drown in their blood.
That's the Imperial Guard's thing. We throw enough Imperial Guard, they will die, and they will drown in Imperial Guard blood. It's fine.
It makes it all okay.
True.
What other games?
Aaron, did you put your thing on turret mode and then get on the turret?
It runs out of life and it sits there once it's done. And I can go in the turret.
Also, I'm trying to think what else I have off the top of my head on my PC. I have PlanetSide 2.
Gross.
One game.
Me and Josh can definitely attest that as a fun game.
That's a fun game, Tanner.
Oh, Josh and I
I
played
know.
it.
I played it on the PS4. And it was
That's much different than
not
computer.
fun.
The one time me and Josh played
I
it
wish it
with
would've
Josh,
came to
we have to
Xbox.
play it again.
Yeah, we do.
Was was just me and Josh trying to was just following the crowd, 2-man arming everything.
Yeah.
We didn't get far
a couple times.
Too well.
It wouldn't go too well because I would pick a jump trooper.
Hey, I was a decent pilot.
Mhm.
You were
No,
a good
see-
pilot. I was talking about me and Jacob. We would go
Oh,
where
yeah,
the
I know.
pounds was just
See,
us
because
two.
here's what would happen is Josh would be up here helping our allies. He would turn to see where I'm at, and I'm running down the hill and then base with just a jump, with just a jump pack and an AR. I'm just like, I got
backup,
this.
No vehicle, just your AR.
Is
Just
PlanetSide
my
2
AR.
hard to run on the computer?
Not
Can
mine.
be. It can be. with your laptop, you'd have to definitely put your settings low as shit. Mine, I have to put them a little bit lower.
My favorite moment is I'm playing sniper. Josh is playing medic. He's looking for me, and I'm just halfway up a hill. Camouflage. Gonna get this enemy sniper. Gonna get him.
And you were fucking wounded too. Like, where the fuck are you? I can't heal you.
And then by the time I get up there, I die. Jake, okay, don't do that again. Picks a different class, runs up the hill again.
Does it again.
Tanner?
Jake, aren't you gonna
I'm in
learn?
my iron bear.
Eventually.
You can
Will,
heal in
come
that.
Can you shoot while you're healing?
I don't know. I can, but...
No.
But
Fun
yeah,
time.
I love playing inside too. That game's fun. I really wish it would have got brought over to Xbox and like done well. It would have been nice. If they would have ever brought that to Xbox, I would have been super happy. But they never did, really.
Yeah, because
That was a fucking great pilot. You can ask Josh.
yeah,
I was flying around like a fucking
Yeah.
champion.
You were fucking getting into the capture zone that were in a building, still being in the vehicle.
I was able to
See, at least-
maintain a close enough coverage while circling the building so that we were still capturing it from the plane.
See, I just did suicidal one-man army stuff. That rather got me killed.
I like
or
going
got a
into the
bunch of
massive
kills.
wars.
Oh, so do
I
I.
enjoyed going into the massive wars, but then I also enjoyed doing random little stealth ops.
Fire King
Going with like a
did.
little tangent of a few people and then just sneaking around to a really off-ball base area that no one was fighting at.
It's
And then
hard
just
to
fucking swinging in with like 8 of us.
It's hard to play when you have no one to talk to.
Oh, another game Will would also get is my modded Battlefront 2. Or modded Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. You'd get Arma 3 with the Star Wars mod on it.
You need to play that.
What else?
I want
We'll
to play
get?
Escape from Tarkov.
No, I don't have Escape from Tarkov. I want to get it, but I don't have it. This game's bad. Oh no,
I
we'll
heard
just get a
it's
giant
really hard to
library
run.
on my Steam.
How much closer are we to being the end of this fucking wave?
Almost.
This is the
Also,
final
it's
one.
funny. If I remember correctly, what the conversation with me and Will
schmucks.
Dell did have was, I told Will if I ever die, he can have my PC. Will's like, oh, okay.
So,
Snap neck in the middle of the night.
I don't know
So
what
you're gonna
the
get
other
murked
way
next
went up
week.
here.
That's what I was like. I'm like,
Maybe.
maybe. I need to show Will how to. I need to show Will how to use. Just sign into everything first. That's the long. He needs to keep the password.
As I heard,
down all
hey,
your
what's your password?
Write down all the passwords now. Okay, calm
As I'm
down.
stabbing him with, hey, what's your password?
Let me write it down.
It's kind of important.
Before I get all your
Kinda
stuff.
need it.
Kind of need.
I'm just saying, if you're ever doing this fucking Circle of Slaughter shit, bring an Atlas weapon. Makes it a lot easier.
Also, if you're ever doing this circle of slaughter, don't do what I'm
Circle
doing.
of Atlas?
Just running around in a circle, pulling my drone and my copy.
I'm really glad I
What's
got
over
this
Circle of
lock on
Atlas?
rockets.
I don't know. You know what game I really need to finish? That we were talking, since we were on the topic of Final Fantasy earlier, I need to finish Kingdom Hearts 3.
I need to do that
So
too.
does Will and
Yeah,
Josh.
pretty sure.
I've been meaning
Yeah,
to. I
those
love
are
the
really
Kingdom
good
Hearts
games.
games, but
So,
I think I got distracted by
The
other
whole
games.
Ultimate system of 3 makes it that too. There's a lot of really distracting games that came out around the time, but it's also the Ultimate system really ruins the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
also, like, the thing is though is, I really do enjoy it, and plus I spent like, I think almost $90 to get the special case and everything.
I spent 120 because I bought it for me and Josh, and then screwed it.
I just got the special case. So I was like, I
Oh,
want
you
this
got
case. It
the
looks cool.
hardcover?
The metal case. Yeah,
Not
the metal
hardcover,
case.
metal.
Which actually looks really dope. Which
There
I
we
know
go,
I'm
this
gonna
longer
say.
podcast will help make up for all the missing content we did.
Which also I say, oh, I'm gonna try to get around to it, but every time I get around to the game, I fall asleep.
It's so fun.
It
Kingdom Hearts is a game that I've always viewed as a couch game. I need someone else to be there to play with.
I always view Kingdom Hearts and games like that as games of I just don't talk to anyone while I play it because I want to sit there and enjoy the story.
Yeah, that's what I usually do with mine.
I usually talk about the story, bicker about the story, and point out flaws.
Yeah, I just always I gotta be able to just by myself when I'm playing this game, or I'll end up talking through a very important
And
part.
then you'll lose focus and you won't know what's going on anymore.
And I'll miss a very important part that I need to know for later. I'm like, crap.
That's what they make walkthroughs for.
Yeah, but
I'd rather not look up a walkthrough.
rather not. Last game I
Look
had
up a
to use
walkthrough and spoil the rest of the game for yourself.
See, the last game I had to use a walkthrough for was Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
I remember there was a part in Twilight Princess where when you're getting the cannon that launches you up into the air temple, you save in that room, it fucks your game because it won't let you out of that room.
Yep.
If you save and close out of the game in that room, you're fucked. Your
There
save
was
is
a
screwed.
big. When I walked through that game, and I got to the air temple, there was a giant warning: do not save and exit at the air temple. Save.
Well, in the
if you're
cannon
gonna-
room, the air temple.
Well, yeah, but when I got to that part, if you gotta leave, save before it, leave before it. Don't do it at that part.
Because
You're getting up.
it was a glitch where it's like you wouldn't have the tool to actually get it up and running, and then if you try to leave, there was a guy staying at the stairs. It's like, what are you doing? You're not done. Get back in there.
Oh, I just lost 300, or not 300, I lost 33 grand.
Holy shit.
But yeah, so I was.
I remember I actually had to look up online and get a save file offline.
A big save file?
Yeah, because there was a person who made a save file. It was like, yeah, here's a save file for whoever fucked up their save by doing this.
You're like, I need a medic.
The guy was a savior.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah. But no. I never tried looking up walkthroughs. But there's
I always
parts
feel
where
dirty doing it.
It's like, I always tried to do the game by myself, but there were parts where it's like, alright, I break down, I have to get a walkthrough.
I had to in The Witcher 3 for a mission.
The Witcher 2 actually was the game that I constantly had to walk through.
Alright, is anybody else's game dealing with a constant earthquake right now?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
doing that too.
You hear like constant metal banging?
That and my game is just constantly fucking shaking. I need a minute.
Mine's been doing that like the whole time.
But yeah, I'm currently through The Witcher 3 as I'm getting back and playing it. I'm going through with a walkthrough with The Witcher 3 because
I've always wanted to play The Witcher. I find the story really intriguing and everything like that, but it's the combat system I can't get into.
Oh, I like the combat system.
I like it too.
It's just the thing is, my only thing is with like games like The Witcher is when I play games like that, I like to sit down for like a long period of time and dedicate like a whole day to just.
Oh, it's the
nothing
best
but
way
that.
to play it.
Oh, it stopped! Earthquake stopped.
Divinity 2. Divinity 2.
Because you just get to
Show.
soak in this
Play a whole day.
amazing story all day.
Yeah, exactly. Divinity 2. I agree.
That's why I kind of
That's
missed
exactly.
before I had.
That's exactly how Divinity 2 works. You play it, and you want to play all day, and then soak it in.
See, that's
It's
why
a
I missed
fucking
before I had
game.
a job. Before I had a job, I'd just sit home, play a game, and I'd just spend days upon days just playing through a game. I'm like, this is
Yeah, but that
nice.
gets
I
so
just miss not having so
boring.
many responsibilities.
I miss not
But I
having
don't
to pay
miss not
rent.
having money.
Yeah.
Then I get a job, and it's like, well,
Taxes.
I
Better
miss being
play
able to
Forward
wake
games
up
now, so
whenever.
it's okay.
I was like, the only trade-off is I can afford games and the
True.
DLC.
And food.
Too.
That's minor.
You know? Yeah, but when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I don't want that for dinner. And they're like, too bad you're eating it anyway. And I can be like, yeah, I'm just gonna run a Taco Bell.
We got McDonald's at home.
We can make burgers at home. And you're like, I don't want your burgers. You suck at cooking. And he's like, shut up.
Don't disrespect me.
See, eventually my mom
eat-
was.
If you don't eat what we make you, you're just gonna starve. And we're like, fine.
Fine, I'm going to Taco Bell.
I'm gonna go to Child Protective Services for starving.
Oh no! See, just think. Eventually, mom would find out like, okay, he doesn't eat this. You won't eat this. Here's some money. Go to the store, get yourself something to eat. Okay. So we know
Mom
How
did that.
fucking long are these
Mhm.
rounds? Holy shit.
It's the racks. We gotta kill
Better-
the racks.
that. The mom would be like,
They
all right,
are the
hey,
end of the round.
cereal.
No,
thank you.
skags are spawning still.
I think
I
we
haven't
want to
seen
get
a single
loaded
skag
rack.
spawn.
I think
Need
Will's
help,
right. As
please?
soon as we get the racks out of the air.
Liz is
I'm
unfortunate.
fighting
I'm about to
skags.
lose another 40 grand. I've been seeing the ravenous, or the ravenous whatever, like snakes there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because of the skags. They keep deploying them.
Holy shit. All the fucking
Oof.
effects
Oof.
going off right now.
61 grand.
How much
Ow.
money do you have?
My wallet. Like 580. Oh no, 560 now. It's got fucking robbed. Dicks.
Hey, they always said dying isn't cheap.
True.
You're fucking right, it isn't. Jesus. You're fucking
Did they do
molested.
With
the-
all the shit
the
that's
thing
going on
where
right
it's
now,
like-
it's lagging my game so badly.
Oh, my game isn't lagging.
Mine isn't. Willie, when you
Oh,
spawned, did
everything
it
is
say
going
that you were
on,
trying
and
to cross
I'm
the
trying
border?
to open up my menu.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I didn't get that one. Mine just says, I'm pretty sure mine said something about, something with, when
This is
you
expensive.
die, you don't have to face death, just bankruptcy.
It's true. It's pretty accurate.
Yep.
Right now I'm running around collecting guns, trying to make up for my loss of funds.
Right.
Yep.
It's so hard to shoot these rack.
Told you. Atlas. Find one on the floor.
I'm having trouble fucking hitting a rack with the Atlas. Like, Atlas puck.
Just with the tracer.
Yeah.
I'm not. Mine shoots a triple prong.
Honestly, I'm just using a Jacobs.
That's what I'm doing.
That and plus my drone can just zap stuff, so.
And earthquake again.
I mostly just use my Iron Bear, and then use the homing rockets.
I've got homing rockets on my wrist.
Watch those
Watch out
wrist
for those
rockets.
wrist Damn it!
Actually,
Killing
reminds me-
killing these bloated racks though gives you a lot of money. They drop up to like 60 grand, 70 grand per
I know,
kill.
it's awesome.
Actually,
You
though,
just gotta try not to kill them on the ledge.
that reference though from Star Wars, that actually reminds me of a funny Arma story that I have. If we have time to tell it. We
We
should.
probably
Well-
do. I'm sure we'll be here a bit.
Alright, so.
What?
Oh, what are you gonna say, Josh?
Sorry, continue.
I'll wait until you.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying,
good.
I want to get this thing done.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'll tell a story to entertain us.
Gotta finish this podcast.
Fans.
We're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Are
Well,
we?
hey, this makes up for stuff.
Yeah. We're at 105
Um,
minutes.
So, you know, I'm playing Arma with my unit, 501st, and we were been making Battlefront 2 jokes all day, and we kept making wrist rocket jokes. So we're flying into the operation zone, and our lats are ready to touch down, and I'm noticing there's a B2 opening a door to a second story building. It's walking outside. It hasn't started firing, so we know someone's controlling it. We just see the wrist rockets pop, 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 hit the pilot. I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. Please don't kill the pilot. Please don't kill the
Oh, yes,
pilot.
yes.
And we had an automated message on our server whenever a pilot goes down. It goes like, Mayday, Mayday. This person's went down at these coordinates. That message pops up, and I just see the lat going straight for a building. I'm like, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead. I just hear the commanding officer in the lat. Everyone jump out now. We might have broken legs, but we'll survive. Jump. Don't jump.
It's not a life I want to live, Sarge.
It's not like I want to live.
I'm gonna go with no on that one, Sergeant.
We jump out. Everything's fine. It's all right. The minute
Break
someone's
your
like,
legs.
you know that, not really. I broke one, but I patched it up real quick. And the minute someone says, well, hey, you know that wasn't bad. Rocket, 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 rocket. Get down. So now, I'm yelling. We're all yelling and screaming at whoever just said that wasn't too bad. We're getting shot at with wrist rockets. But there's no tomorrow. We're also trying to currently find out where we are, because we're somewhere near the OBJ. Our radio operator's trying to get on radio with command. Hey, we just lost a lat. But, you know, he's mumbling gibberish because there's nothing but blast fire and rockets going everywhere. And it's usually not this bad. But it was a nighttime op, and usually after like 9 or 10 o'clock, our Zeus is just like meme time. And before I know it, hey, it's alright. Things gonna be fine. Tank rolls right through the center. Now, in the mod we are using, there's this thing called the King AAT. It's a buffed up AAT with heavier armor and a cannon that has a lot more punch.
And it's awesome.
It's awesome, yes, because it's white and red. I'm thinking, well, what could possibly be worse than this? Turns the corner.
I think the final boss is out.
What do
Possibly.
you mean?
There's a
Nah.
Rex.
Oh, probably.
But, you know, it starts blowing shit up. I'm running for cover, trying to find the nearest building, and trying to find just any safety.
He didn't last very long,
Hey.
Josh.
It just... With things blowing up around me, I took my headset off for about 30 seconds, and... You know, I'm kind of glad I did, because I thought I was going deaf.
It was that loud.
Oh, it's that loud.
Big thing I've
Go ahead, Will.
Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say, big thing I've noticed about ARM is it seems to be a very heavily RP-based like community.
Well, it's also Milsims. And the thing was,
Well, yeah, I know, I know.
That's the
I
same
know it's
thing.
milsim.
Really.
I get that. Yeah, I get it's the point. Like, I get it's like a big milsim because it's like the most realistic, like big time shooter thing like that. Like I said, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I understand. Yeah, you know what I mean though. What I'm saying is it's got the most, like, realistic damage kind of deal, like broken limbs, all that different type of shit you gotta deal with.
Mhm.
I know
And
it's
you
supposed to be
can
like a
make
big
like real
mill sim type.
simulations and missions.
Yeah. The point is, I'm just getting at is I know it's supposed to be like a real, like, realistic military sim thing, so obviously it invites the whole RP thing. It's astounding how big it really gets with that. Because they're always made to seem like such a small community, but...
Also, in tangent to answer it, yeah, it was that loud because, mind you, I'm in the middle beside most of the people in my squad, the radio operator, trying to focus on blasting every droid that comes around the corner, and it's kind of hectic when you have people calling out targets, the radio operator trying to call for fire support, and it just becomes hectic.
Fair enough.
Because the thing is, like, our operations get really loud because we have these operations that, like, we'll be kicking up dust storms and we'll literally be like, okay, we just need to take our headphones off for a while because it gets loud. And plus our throats end up hurting because we're talking the whole operation. So, you know, you gotta call out targets, you gotta call out information.
Yeah.
You gotta call out, hey, I'm running low on ammo. Hey, there's a mortar just pouring down on us. And whenever you have
explosives.
when you have all that, it's just like,
There we go, got it.
it's getting difficult. I mean, it's not as bad as the operation where I
Did it
thought.
break?
I hope not. Might have though. I mean, it's not as bad as the operation.
Oh, I did
where
damage.
Not as bad as the operation where I did think I lost my headset because all I could hear is just yelling and screaming, which I'll tell that story quick after I finish this one. But it was just, it just gets bad because not only we weren't the only ones like doing in the final first. We did,
I don't know
think,
how much health this thing has, but I'm hitting it.
needed to
I'm just shooting.
But we had people from like the 212 there, I think, and when you have people from different units and you guys are all trying to communicate because you guys do things differently, it's not easy.
This gets super hectic.
It's super hectic. Because you're trying to communicate to the one squad, and then trying to communicate to your squad. And that's why I always told them. Because I had asked to become a radio operator. I was like, no. Well, no one asked me if I wanted. People asked me, like, well, you interested in doing this? I'm like, no. I see what you guys got to put up with all day. Like, no thank you. But the story of me almost losing my headset, we're doing one of our standard operations.
Fuck are we shooting?
I don't know.
I think it's just bugged.
No, because we're dealing damage. It's got to be a badass.
Problem.
We've been shooting it for
But,
a very long time.
Yeah, but we're
Well-
not doing that much damage.
I'm doing 1,000 per shot. Usually does not live this long.
Yeah. But as I was saying though, I thought I almost lost my headset because all you can hear is people yelling because now we're in the middle of a giant firefight. So now we gotta yell to find out where our squad is. And I'm hating it because I just get off work, I don't gotta work the next day, so I'm kind of like tired, a bit annoyed already, so I'm trying to yell on top of everyone. All I'm
think this is
hearing
literally glitch.
Yeah. Is lats going overhead, and the moment where I think I almost lose my headset is simply at this point where we're walking into a town, 2 squads ahead of us, squad to our right, and the lat that comes right overhead. My game like freezes for a few seconds. The lat gets shot down, so all I can hear is the lat catching on fire in one ear. The other ear, blaster fire that keeps repeating. My game unfreezes,
Okay, so just
My
stop
headset
shooting the
stopped
thing.
working.
It'll eventually commit suicide because we aren't touching it. That's what the last ones have done.
Wait, what do you mean?
And
It stopped. This is the vibration thing. Wait, it vibrated before and it stopped. That's what's causing it, is that creature underground. So just ignore it.
and
Are you sure?
Yep.
And so I
Walk away from
After-
it and walk back to it.
yeah, because I see what Will's talking about. Anytime I get close to it, it vibrates. Yeah, I thought it ruined my headset, but it didn't. Luckily, my headset was just like, all right, we need to try to catch all this audio up. But yeah, no. And these can, as I already said once, these operations can, like, a lot of the stuff in Arma can get really loud if you have a large group of people doing it. Because you're trying to all communicate at once, and it's not fun. And also, TeamSpeak doesn't like it when everyone's trying to, talk at once and communicate. The server's just like, alright, we need to keep track of everyone talking and saying stuff.
So, I think we might just cut the stream. I think we might actually have to restart the round, and I'm not holding another round, or restarting a wave or round or whatever on here.
No,
Wilma.
I can't do that. No.
Oh. But yeah. So that was. But no, after the stream, though, if you guys want, I can tell you guys a few more interesting stories of my Arma shenanigans.
Well, I guess we'll cut it here.
I'm going to save them, I guess. I'm just selling stuff, and then yeah, we'll cut it.
Oh, I'm reading about it, and a lot of people are having the same problem. You just gotta dip out.
Like, just give up.
Yeah.
Oh, but I want to get the XP and shit for finishing it. Oh well. Josh may leave, but I'm going to finish this at least. Try to.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Alright,
I
that will be the end of this episode. 3 minutes shy of an hour, roughly. But it'll probably be a little bit less in post because I'm going to cut a couple things out, of course. Like the endings and shit. But, anything anybody else wants to say before we end it? Well, you want to tip it off or what?
I got nothing.
Nothing?
Read
Have
books,
fun,
stay
get up
out of
there.
school, kids. Read books, stay out of school.
Fair enough. Education is bad, okay?
Okay.
But alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope the episode was enjoyable. We're sorry if it was too long for you. We're trying to make up for the miss of an episode, but, I guess we'd see if anybody likes or dislikes. I don't know. Probably not, because nobody really watched this, but regardless. Try to make up for the fact we missed an episode. We got like a double length right here. Usually it's only an hour, a little over. Now we got 2. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys had fun and enjoyed it like we have, and have a good one. Bye.